Hi guys, so it's been a couple days since I have done a video. Part of it was because we just had a crazy busy record-breaking weekend at the restaurant and I didn't really have a whole lot of time to cook, do anything. So today is my day off and I have decided that because I am completely exhausted and I really don't want to do a whole lot today, that I'm going to make a super simple dinner for my family tonight. So this is not something I have ever made before, so we're gonna experiment together. So we are going to make a stuffed pepper casserole. So it's a little twist on the stuffed peppers, and it's also a little twist on a casserole because we're not making it in a casserole dish, we are making it in a pot on the stove. So we're gonna get this baby started. So what you're gonna start with is you only need 6 ingredients. So super simple, super easy, and it's pretty healthy. I'm making a few tweaks to it to make it just a little bit healthier than what the actual recipe calls for. So I am using mild Italian sausage, and I took the casings off because we're gonna use this ground sausage in the pot. We need 2 cups of bell peppers. I diced them up pretty small because with my family, they don't eat anything green really good, very much. And so to get the hubby to eat them and to not be so noticeable, I have to dice them up pretty small. So then we're gonna need 2 cups of low sodium chicken broth. And then we need a cup of tomato sauce or a salsa. You can use salsa if you want. If you don't want to use tomato sauce, I'm using tomato sauce. And then it calls for 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, a pinch of black pepper, and it calls for a cup of long grain rice. Me trying to be a little bit healthier, trying not to have quite so much carbs in there, I'm going to use brown rice. Just to try to make it a little bit more on the healthier side since we are kind of trying to be healthy here and continue on this weight loss, healthy eating journey that I have going on. And then you need 1 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. So to get this started, we need to put our Italian sausage in our skillet and pan and brown it. So I'm gonna go ahead and break it up a little bit, putting it in here just so it doesn't take quite as long to cook. And the recipe also says for us to add the bell peppers in here as well. So after we get our meat put in here, so we're gonna put that in there. All right. Get all of this goodness in the pan here, not on my fingers. And then I've got my pan turned up to kind of medium-high heat here. And then we're gonna add in our bell peppers, and we're gonna cook it for about 5 minutes. So after your meat and your bell peppers have been cooking for about 5 to 6 minutes or so, and your meat is completely cooked through and your bell peppers are nice and soft, we are going to add in our chicken broth. And again, we're doing low sodium because we're trying to stay a little on the healthier side. So add all of that in. And then we're gonna continue using this wooden spoon to kind of scrape any of the brownings that we had in this pan off the sides and off the bottoms and stuff. So just kind of get that all mixed in there. We're gonna add in our tomato sauce or salsa if you're using the salsa. And then we're gonna add in a little bit, we're gonna add in about 3/4 of a tablespoon of salt, 1/2 to 3/4, kind of depends on how much you like in there. All right, grab my pepper, and it says just a little dash of pepper. So, all right, give it a little kick there. All right, so we're gonna give that a good little stir. Looking good. It's smelling already good too. If you were going to be using the long grain white rice, you would need to rinse that long grain white rice under water. But since we are not, we are just going to get our 1 cup of brown rice. I'm just going to add that in. All right. All right, we're gonna stir that brown rice in here. And then we're gonna bring it up to a boil. We're gonna let it cover it. We're gonna let it simmer for about 15 to 20-ish minutes. So let's grab this lid. All right, cover it up, and we'll see you back in about 15-ish minutes. So this has been simmering, covered. I've stirred it a couple times just to kind of make it not stick to the side of the pan and everything. So look how great this is looking. My goodness. I'm gonna give this one good little stir. You just wanna make sure your rice is completely cooked. This rice is definitely completely cooked. You can always just grab a little fork, take a little taste if you're unsure, but we are definitely done. All right, so then we are going to turn off the heat, kind of spread this out on your pan a little bit, and then we're gonna sprinkle our Parmesan all across the top. Again, there's 1 cup of Parmesan, or mozzarella cheese, I'm sorry. I need to know my cheeses. Once you've got your mozzarella all spread across there, we're gonna cover it back up for just a couple minutes. Let that mozzarella cheese melt into that, and then voila, you have dinner. Be right back to give it a taste. All right, so we've given it a couple minutes to let that mozzarella cheese melt across the top. Oh my goodness, look how amazing this is looking. Look how good that is. All right, let's give her a little taste. See how we did. Look at that cheese. Oh, that's gonna be good. It's really good. That is incredibly good. Pretty sure that would be hubby approved, even though it's healthy, and he will eat it, even though there's bell peppers in there. And there's a nice little kick, like an after, from that mild Italian sausage that we used. Yeah, he's definitely gonna like this tonight. All right, guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more of my little fun recipes, and we'll see you next time.